Hello, welcome back to Brookshore. It's me, Lemonade. Hope everyone's doing well. So today we're going to be looking at a little bit of expansion, looking to do something different. So we're going to have a dabble with the ore industry, and we're going to be looking to build like a mining little village or a mining town, depending how this is going to grow within our storyline here at Brookshore. We're going to be looking to expand into this square here, so it's going to be a bit of an expensive start. We're going to take a loan and let's dive in. Right, so I've purchased this area up here. We're going to start by connecting onto this road. The road, I would imagine, would have followed this shoreline or river as it went along. So we're going to come up here, come off of it, branch into this section here, build a town up in here, and we're going to have like a pit. I don't know a lot about mines or quarries or specialisation, so forgive me if I'm mispronouncing things or if I say something that might not be true, but yeah, I'm going to build like an open pit in here. So yeah, let's dive in with that. So I've created a box to give our pit, and I'm going to lower it to one of these levels here. I'm going to delete these because we've got the shape that we want. We're not going to need them now. So we've got our template there. Now let's talk about where the town's going to start. So I'm thinking we will come off of this arterial road. The road will continue alongside the river, and we'll have a road that branches off of that into the town, the original first road. Now I'm not too worried about where this one sort of ends up. We'll connect into here. I think we will also come into the village kind of like this angle, and then this road will continue off up that way. As I'm trying to develop this sort of town, I need to make sure to keep an eye over on the other parts of our city, so we don't kill off the city as we're going. Now there's still if you've just joined us today, you've not seen part 1 or 2 of Brookshore, be sure to look at the other videos to kind of get an idea of where we're at, what we're building, what the aims are, and kind of where we are at the storyline. And also, if you can get your district names in the comments, it'll be much appreciated, just to sort of kickstart this series really. As I said, the main aim is really to kind of build like a storyline, but also get your guys' input. So yeah, that'll be much appreciated. And then let's finish putting down our main roads, and I'll be back with you. So this will be the main road. This will be sort of designed for the traffic for the ore industry, and eventually I've just teed that off in there. That might sort of go into that way, into maybe like a town centre that we'll have created. We've got our main artery roads going into the town, so let's whilst we've got the money, let's upgrade that. So we're going to need it's roughly about 45,000, I believe, to so the main building is 25. We need 25 for that. Then we'll need 20, I think, for the small ore mine. They're 10. No, that's a level 2. Right, small ore mine here. So we need 6,500 for that, and also we need the ore grinding mill for the extraction and processing. So we do need to get some money coming in. So I'm going to speed this on free speed. I don't usually play in free speed. I like to sort of let it tick away over at 1 speed, but we need the money. And I'm going to lay down some more roads for where our residential is going to be. So first of all, let's put down our district. So any buildings that we zone in, because this is going to be zoning, I'm not going to be plopping any buildings in on this section. So anything that we zone as industrial will kind of have like a ore specialisation theme to it, which will be great. So let's plop down our main office for the mine. Right, so we've put that down. Let's next put down our, what's our next building? We want the extraction buildings. So we'll pop these in our pit here. So we'll have 2 of those, and again obviously we need some power. So I'd imagine this part will be the old original town. So I'm not going to be too particular with how I'm going to be placing these roads. They're probably going to be, I want them to be a bit off-centered to give them a little bit of character. And then we'll have another one here. Yeah, and then just something like that. And then we'll have a road that is going to cut through. So this will be our more of our sort of town that's been probably a lot of the money was probably put into this area by the mining company. So let's clear these trees out, and I'll put some more residential down. I've got to be a little bit careful about where I place these roads, because they'll probably come through and cut through the residential. I don't really want that. I only want them using these main roads, but they probably will use this as a cut through. So I don't think we'll have these roads all intersecting together. Might have to make small little cul-de-sacs. And to do that, I'll take off all my snap tooths and just come down to the angle so I can get as close as possible. And that's great, because while I'm placing these, the money's sort of ticking away. Let's start designing our mine company and layouts. Okay, so I've temporarily paused the game, so I'm going to be taking out this electric line here. I think we'll have, so the main, this is obviously the main entrance, and here we'll have some factories just lining into this road. Probably go, so we're going to use the assets that we've used before for the industry, because these seems to be the only ones that are currently staying without sort of abandoning, and I don't quite think the other ones that I will zone in will be completely the look that I want to go for. So we'll start off with them, and we'll mix them up as we go. I'm going to put paths between these buildings, like to give it like a layer of height and give it a look that I kind of want to go for. So you know, you get like between the buildings, you get like the gantry ways that go across as if they're kind of like could enter the building sort of through the side. I'll do an example, something like, you know, something like that, so they can just sort of walk in between. It won't be used, unfortunately. This one won't be, but it's just going to be for looks, really, just for sort of like aesthetics. We're going to do a couple of rows of them, and then we're going to place down our, so we've got our extraction facilities. We'll also need to put our processing facility, have that around the back of this part, and then we'll have some storage too. So I'm going to put in another line of these factory assets here, and I'm going to pop them like so, and then we can just sort of extend this bridge. I might move that one up actually. kind of hopefully kind of get the kind of like the idea that I want to go for. Just bridge between them, just gives it something extra really. You know, people might use these paths actually to get around. But yeah, it just adds a little bit more industrial feel to it. I think there's a street in London that kind of has these, I'm not exactly sure where it is, but it has these factories. I would imagine they originally were factories either side, and they'll have these bridge walkways going across. So yeah, that's the kind of look I want to go for. Maybe slightly too many too many ramps here, but yeah, it's nice. I think we can put up with that. So next up we have our ore grinding mill. So I'm just going to decide where we want to put that. So what I want to do is I have visions of the village. Let me come to that screen so you can see. So the village will be kind of overlooked by this huge industrial mine, and these are like the workers' houses. So these are going to stay kind of like this level. So everything that we put behind it for the mine facilities, we want to have it in the eye line when it starts to, when we start to put other zoning in, so it stands out. So you can kind of get like a layered effect. So it's very important for like asset and placement. So I'm thinking we could have our ore grinding mills come off of this section here. Yeah, kind of like that. So I'll press play and hopefully some more houses will build in. Let's have a look at our storage facilities. This is the other option that we've unlocked at the moment. So we've got the sand storage. It's quite a big building actually. So again, is it bigger than that building? No, but we'd like to see it. So I think maybe let's kind of off-center it from that one. Yeah, you can see it from the main drag into there. That's fine. And we will flesh it out with some zoning as well. We haven't got any demand for it just at the moment, but we will put some, hopefully some nice older style buildings that will come in here. I think we'll have, let's have 2 there. We won't zone on this section here. We'll just put some pathways down just for walkability. I can imagine it being quite dusty and dirty, so I'll try and get as many paths in. We'll just keep it off of the main drag as well. Something just subtle like that. How are we doing? How's the rest of our town? Oh, we've got a few warnings over here. So what have we got? Trash is going to become an issue. So we could probably incorporate the trash over here as well. Right, facilities full. So let's plop one down. We're going to need it. At the moment we're still not really recycling. Don't think they would have recycled waste at the moment. And I guess we could incorporate it, I suppose, into our little mine area. And I'm going to put a little bit of detailing in shortly. Hopefully we get a little bit of demand for industry, because it would be nice to see what assets that will pop up for us and see if they fit the vibe that we want. Anyway, so what I'm going to do, whilst we're waiting for our demands to come back up, I'm just going to finish detailing out the rest of the mine and I'll come back to you. Okay, welcome back. So, I've just put some more residential in, dotted a few pathways for connectivity around, put some extra roads, upgraded a few more roads, which I'll continue to do so. I've put some more detailing down our factory, fleshed it out a little bit more with some tables and maybe like a little lunch van for the workers and some security posts. I've done the oil fence all the way around to keep people out. We'll keep track on this build. There's a few little updates that I need to do. I need to replace these buildings where they've not had enough workers. And again, it was just a matter of putting some more pathways down and kind of getting a sort of look that I was going for. Hopefully it will be nice to see people using these paths. I mean, I don't see why they wouldn't. They can sort of cut through. But yeah, time will tell on that. Placed another little workers area over here. Oh yeah, I'm pretty pleased how this has turned out. Let's check out the stats for cedar ore. At the moment, yeah, we're making 10 tons of our own production. So what do we need to just level up? I think it's just reach the resources halfway, just over halfway on that. We need some more workers, and hopefully that will start leveling up. So the plan will be next episode, I think we'll flesh out this community a bit more. Perhaps we'll have like a town hall in the middle, and we'll build some population around this important site. Obviously this kind of work would have really employed quite a few people at this time frame, because they'll be digging out the coal which will be powering all the factories over here. So yeah, exciting times coming up. So our money's really starting to come in now, which is sort of 6,500 weekly, which will fluctuate, but that's quite a lot of money coming in. It's going to allow us to really expand and do more bits. In between episodes I will upgrade a few of these roads and amend some of these abandoned buildings that we've got all peering up for our town. But yeah, things are powering through, coming along. Getting excited about what's upcoming. I've got some things in mind that I want to have a look at, perhaps like a Victorian botanical garden, something like that. And obviously once we get the milestones, so we've added a few homes. I'd like to add a bit more, but yeah, I think the main thing is I want to get these district names. So if you do see this video, it would really help me and be really appreciated if you could just drop a comment if you want a town named or a district name, or feedback on the series. Any ideas, really welcome. Really want to get your input, and hopefully it can kind of like boost the videos up and get a few more views, so we can kind of, it'd be nice to get the community building together. So yeah, so if you haven't seen episode 1 and 2, I'll drop the links in the description. It would be amazing if you could leave a like, and don't forget to subscribe, put the notification bell on, so when I drop a new video you're informed. I'll leave you with these cinematics. Thanks for joining me, take care and goodbye.